This is Mother's Day. I think it was the last Mother's Day.
There's an immeasurable void in Maddie Duskey's parents' lives.
She's my only child, an essential part of my life, but this big link that's missing.
When Maddie walks into a room, it lights up. Just how she made everybody feel.
We were like best of buds, but I think if I narrow it down, I missed most watching her be a mom.
Maddie leaves behind a 2- and 4-year-old who her parents say were her world.
And they will only know their mom through our memory. That's very hard. For me, I mean, it's just one day at a time. But I will forever talk about the dangers of drinking and driving. Like, I don't have a choice but to advocate.
A 12-person jury found Adam Paulson guilty of vehicular manslaughter. But when the judge handed down his sentence of 15 years of probation, shock consumed Crystal Markham Brown and Ben Duskey.
I just felt no justice.
Probation for a man whose blood alcohol content was almost 3 times the legal limit, who records show was already on probation for domestic violence.
I guess that's the biggest slap in the face. It felt like Maddie's life was pretty much meaningless, that she, from the beginning, she was just a speed bump that night in this person's way.
Just him, coming to the table with, asking for a plea bargain would have made a huge difference for us as a family. I was fixed to feeling like him going to prison for a little while would be, good for his soul, good for him to, reflect upon what he did. I don't feel angry. I feel like I'm concerned about the community.
Her parents say the defense blamed Maddie for walking in the crosswalk late at night against the light.
I kept pegging the pedestrian who always took an Uber, who was most likely going to take an Uber. She paid the ultimate price, so whatever she did, okay, she paid the price. We pay the price every day.
Hearing that Maddie didn't have a right to be in the road, it almost sent the message, but this person did. The minute he opened the door and put his keys in that ignition switch, I mean, he lost his right.
Maddie's parents want the sudden loss of their daughter and their hurt.
I mean, she's not coming back.
To make a difference.
If it could be used for good, if it could just stop one person from getting behind a wheel and impacting somebody else's life like this, I think that's what she'd want.